Welcome back, everybody. I'm Giles, and today we're going to be taking a look at the THX ONYX portable DAC and headphone amplifier. Now, you might ask yourself, why is it important to talk about DACs? Well, this is probably the most important piece of equipment in your audio signal chain outside of the speakers themselves that determines your audio quality, right? So when you think about music, especially in the digital realm, you get this music from a file or through a streaming service. It goes into a device, and that could be a computer or a phone or a streamer. But the interface between that digital world and the analog world, which is the information that's amplified and played through your speakers, is this device. So this is the translator, and it's super important to the quality of your music. Now, you'll find a lot of people that have these big DACs in their home systems, but for people that really enjoy high quality music, and if you're going to listen to high res in particular, you want to have a piece of equipment that can do that at a very high level of proficiency for your mobile devices or your computer. Now, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you actually how you apply this in those different types of scenarios. But I think to get started, let's open this up, look at what's in the box, and we'll talk a little bit about these specifications, and then we'll get into those practical applications. Let's get started with the packaging. Now, first off, it's very lightweight. Of course, that's good because this is a portable device, and it's got a nice magnetic lid on it. On the cover, you're going to see the device itself along with the USB adapter from USB-C, and it calls out Master Quality Authenticated Renderer, so that's MQA. This will allow you to listen to Tidal. It leverages an ESS DAC, and that is a brand, and the model number is the E59 version, the Pro. And it also has what they're calling THX AAA amplification. On the side, you've got some stuff that I can't read. Here you have pretty much the same spiel of details with the THX AAA amplification, MQA, and the ESS DAC. And then here, the name THX ONYX, right? Portable DAC headphone amplifier. Now moving into the box, like I said, you've got this nice magnetic lid and a pull tab here. This opens up, and on the inside, you've got a quick start guide, and that shows how to connect with from USB-C or USB-A using the adapter, and then your headphones plug into the end. Warning, high volume, and this again shows how to connect. This is a 1, 2, 3 step, and I believe they're quite serious about this. Be careful, because this will give you a bit more sound out of your headphones. Next up is MQA Tidal, right? So this is letting you know that this is a renderer and will unfold that music so you can get high res. And then we have a further set of additional information instructions in different languages. Now, inside of the box, we have what looks to be two pieces. So we have the DAC itself and the adapter, and some nice foam. Now this is a really, really nice looking piece of equipment. The THX logo, which is very iconic, is in a very shiny silver. Looks great. This is all metal, and it's nice. This is some type of rubbery plastic that feels very high quality. Man, I like the look and feel of this. This is a kind of a flat metal black, and you have 3 LEDs that will indicate what the DAC is actually doing as it's connected. Your connector here for your 3.5mm headphones, and then behind this you've got your USB-C connector. All right, the last item is your USB-A adapter. That pulls off. The metal matches, so that's very, very nice, and this plugs in as such. So that's what you've got going on here. Now let's talk a little bit about the specifications of the unit. So let's start out with the AAA technology, the amplification technology that THX has built into this DAC amplifier. Now their quote is, "The AAA technology enables the world's highest fidelity audio and maximum dynamic range with the capacity to support power-hungry audiophile grade headphones. Crank it up and enjoy satisfyingly loud volumes and ultra clean sound." So You know, one of the things that you see is that sometimes headphones are a bit difficult to push. So this is designed to be able to address that for some of these larger kind of planar magnetic headphones and that kind of thing. Now, if you're using smaller ones, such as these IEMs, that might not be as much of an issue, but if you do have a big set of cans, you'll definitely enjoy that amplification. Another hidden feature of this is that there's actually a magnetic connector on the bottom so that you can clasp this closed if you want to, so it doesn't flip all the time. So you can see that, you know, it's got a little bit of magnetic clamping force there as it pulls those together. So that's kind of an additional feature that's not obvious to the eye, but really speaks to the quality of the build of this unit. On the high-res side of the house, this does support MQA. It is a full renderer, so you can get all of the high-res audio that you want to when you use a service like Tidal with this DAC. When it comes to headphones, the unit is compatible with both mic'd and non-mic'd headphones. So, you know, if you look, it's the TRRS or the TRRRS, I think it is, you know, however many of the little black bands there are. This will support both styles of headphone. And finally, to go over the last of the technical specs, this supports headphones with impedance ranges of 22 to 1,000 ohms, has 118 decibels of dynamic range, frequency response is 10 hertz to 150 kilohertz, output impedance is 0.25 ohms, output power is 180 milliwatts, playback formats are PCM up to 32-bit 384 kilohertz, DSD 64 and 128, and MQA up to 384 kilohertz master. The DAC chip is the ESS ES9281 Pro. The amp is the THX AAA 78. It's compatible with Android, Windows 10, Mac, iOS, includes the USB-C to A adapter, and also works in Windows 11. Now let's get into the use cases for the THX ONYX DAC. And for me, that really is two different areas. It's mobile devices and tablets, and then also computers. And this is a computer. It's a little tiny one, but it's really good for illustrative purposes. I did a review on this guy before too, if you're interested in that, so go check that one out. But basically, you're going to have data that comes into these devices, whether it's streaming or files, and then you need to get that information into your headphones. And today I've got a pair of periodic audio IEMs, and these things they're awesome. I love these headphones. Check those guys out if you haven't heard of them. And this DAC is going to be what sits in the middle. And the setup is pretty straightforward. So basically, you've got a headphone jack on one side of this, and your headphones will simply plug in, good to go. But then you've got to figure out how to plug this into your device. Now, if your device has USB-C out, you're in luck because this is USB-C. The DAC also, as you've seen before, comes with a USB-A to USB-C adapter, and we're going to use that in our scenarios for these two devices because neither one has USB-C. So you'll take the USB-C end, plug into your adapter. Now you got USB-A. In Apple world, you need something that'll convert you to a Lightning adapter unless you have a newer iPad. And there are different ones of these devices. This is a big one, so it's kind of easy to see. But your USB-A plugs in here, and then this plugs directly into your iPad. At this point, you are absolutely good to go. You play your music, and you can even see the lights have lit up here on the DAC. So this is ready to operate. In PC world, things are a little bit more difficult. You still just plug it into the USB port on the back, but in your OS, then you'll need to select this is your audio device, your audio output device. It's very easy to do, and maybe I'll do a video about that down the line as well. But once you get that selected, then you're ready to cook with fire on this device as well. Now let's get to my final thoughts about this DAC. And I think that really comes down to, is this a piece of equipment that you'll need or enjoy in your environment? So, you know, this goes back to what does this thing do? So it will convert digital to analog and also amplify your headphones. Primarily, you're going to use this either as a DAC with a mobile device. So when you're on the go and you want to experience, full MQA unfolding on your music, you want to be able to listen at the best quality possible, or you're using this with a laptop or with your home PC, and you want to up your game there from an audio quality point of view. So I would say that for those of you that are interested in really being able to get the full experience from any type of high-res streaming, whether it's Tidal or Qobuz or Apple or whatever it might be, this is going to be something that you want to look really closely at. Now, the options are you could buy a larger, probably much more expensive unit, but from a performance point of view, this thing sounds really good. It does what a DAC's supposed to do. It's completely transparent to me, and when the DAC becomes transparent, meaning that it's not coloring the sound at all, that's what you want. You don't want to do some kind of sound EQ in your DAC. That's not what they're there for. This is of a sufficient quality that it does its job and it doesn't get in the way of the music. So for me, I give this 2 full thumbs up. It's very portable. It's very easy to use. I mean, there's nothing to it. You pretty much just plug it in and go to town with it. And this will open up the full world of MQA music if that's something that you're interested in as well. So like I said, 2 thumbs up. Definitely give this a shot if you want to experience music in all of its high-res glory. Thanks again for watching the channel. Please like and subscribe, hit the buttons, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.